So this section we're using as a travel step. We all do the same combination, so I'm not going to film it individually. What happens here is we've ended up in a rhomboid shape. We're going to come from the rhomboid into a diagonal line. Either this way or this way, I haven't quite decided yet. But what we need to work out is, when we're together, is how far we have to travel. So you need to practice this travelling forwards and backwards at the start of this combination, because you may end up doing one or the other. You may end up travelling like this far, you may end up travelling this far. So you have to practice that as much as you can. Literally, even though we're forming a diagonal line, we're only travelling forwards and back. We are not travelling in any other direction. You're going to travel either from downstage to upstage or upstage to downstage. No diagonal whatsoever. And it's just a step turn. So to practice this, what we're going to do is now I'm going to show you a little bit of a cheat for the back turn. Because for the back turn it gets a little bit trickier because we've ended up here. You want to get this left foot here straight away. And it's turning backwards is a little less comfortable because I want us turning in the same way, and we have to start with that left leg in preparation. However, what you can do, we're going to end either with the Maya or either in a simple step back with a hold. So there's time for us to adjust the weighting in our feet depending on where we need to go. So if you're travelling backwards, you can use an and to prep by stepping the right foot back so you're ready to step left. So you can have and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you end up facing the front again. If you're coming front, you're just going to come 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're ending up with the left leg presented whether you're coming forwards or back. So you need to practice that. As always, spotting, bent knees, lifted chest. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the arms up throughout this turn. So if we're coming forwards, we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we're coming backwards, you can have and 1, 2, 3, 4 to end up here. From here, we're all doing the same thing. We're going to quickly release the arms down. The shoulder comes down. So you're going to come forwards. So this is much like, the shoulder's going to come back. Back, lift the chest, roll down and over. So roll, and it's almost like this roll pulls, it's like this is connected here to here on a diagonal, and it's going to come back, lift the chest, roll into the hip, scoop the hip over with a twist. So 1, 2, 2, and if you use this to really pull the energy up and around, because we're going to spin again. So this combo counts, I don't know, goes with the music. So I'll show you how I'm doing it with the music shortly. So we're going to come back, lift, and over. So this does like a little wiggle, if you like. So it's going to come up, down, up, over. Up, down, up, over. That's what my hip's doing. My hands are just going to stay here, and I'm ready then, because I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the right. So I'm either going to spin backwards, bring the arms up, 1, 2, 3, 4, or I'm going to spin forwards, if I've done da da da, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need a little extra kick probably if I'm coming forwards. From here, I'm going to let the arms come down. As I dip the leg, I'm going to use a Maya step right. So I'm going to throw my leg to the, my weight, to the right. So I come here, I'm going to dip. So really bend this knee to let me come into this as I come down. Hip comes over, rib cage comes over, chest comes up, and I open to it. This is more like a jazz styling. So I have a relatively straight arm. This is like much straighter than any other kind of tribal fusiony tribal thing we're used to. So I'm just going to come here, like this. So there's a little bit of head movement in there as well. So down and up to here. And when we end with a dragon shimmy, which is, it's basically, I don't know why it's called a dragon shimmy, but I'm shimmying. It's quite a contained, non-timed movement in a kickstand. It's not very long. You can hear it in the music where it goes. That's what I'm hearing. So we've come from our duets. We're going to pivot backwards or forward, turn backwards or forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da.